Piece by Piece 2024. This is a Lego movie. I guess that's part of the animation genre. It's family friendly, although there are a few cuss words, swear words, moderate ones, not too severe. It was a previous screening I saw tonight. Woke an opportunity to see this early. It's the story of Pharrell Williams, and it goes back many years to when he was growing up in Virginia Beach. He has fond memories of the housing project that he grew up on, and he recounts via Lego an interview in which all the characters are portrayed as Lego people. The whole story is told in this way. I do like modern animation. It's so sophisticated now and so clever how you can convey emotions even in Lego characters where their faces are not in great detail, but there's only so much room. You can see recognizable features. I suppose you can see a guy who's got stubble or who's got short hair. You can see flowing long hair, and you can see certain distinguishing features. I think that is really remarkable that you can convey particular characters when there's not that much. I remember one of the Lego movies where one of the characters gets a laugh by saying that they're generic, and there is that risk, and yet there's enough thought put into showing enough about the people. There's Snoop Dogg, there's Gwen Stefani, there's a whole pile of different famous musicians over the years. They all look different enough. At least I find so, even with my trouble recognising faces. I did get the gist enough to follow the story, to know who was who, and probably more so than when there's live action real life people who look too similar for me to easily distinguish them. It's fascinating. I love the music. There's music going back over the generations, right back to songs from the 70s and 80s. Funky Town by Lip Sync. There's quite a lot of different genres of music, and when Pharrell starts working with a whole range of different people, he's very much into collaborating and was very generous in making music that he would offer to people, and not all of them accepted. So for one example, I think he mentions he'd offered to work with Prince, and I get the impression that Prince didn't reply. Maybe that's the impression I got from the film. It covers so much, sometimes fleeting snapshots of songs, and sometimes it's in a lot more detail. Gwen Stefani, Hollaback Girl, there's a lot of music from the noughties. I'm probably familiar with some of the music more than other collaborations. It was such a wide range. I'm not often familiar with the song. I thought, oh wow, I'd love to look that one up. This is where watching the cinema is brilliant, because you get the sound in good quality, really, really good surround sound. I would like to see this on streaming. I miss the chance to pause and look up some of the music, see where on the timeline it was. I'm really fascinated by how music has developed over the decades. Whilst I've been alive, it's changed so much, and sometimes contemporary music does hark back to a particular era, 70s, the 80s, the 90s. It plays homage to a particular time. And I love that, samples of songs and working with people from different times. Missy Elliott, I think, came from the same area, Virginia Beach. I really want to look up that particular area and how a production studio came to their particular town, their area. That helped in some ways, and yet there was a huge seam of talent already there anyway. There's a great deal, and there's also a lot about Pharrell's ups and downs, his roller coaster of a life. I mean, he seems to have been loved and encouraged by his parents, and yet at times, as he had some success and then he hit some mental health lows, it seems, and became despondent about things, and then he had new inspiration. There's one scene where he seems to be floating in space and talking to Carl Sagan. I really liked all the creativity on so many different levels, from the Lego and how scale doesn't matter. You can show drinks, all the different objects of daily life. You can show emotion in someone's eye, the glint, the tear in an eye, dog barking whilst he crosses fences and he's jumping, he's trying to get somewhere quickly, he's getting over, these dogs appear. There's all sorts of great things. I really enjoyed this film. In some ways, I'm curious about what sort of film would have been made if Pharrell had actually been there on camera, but it was his choice, and that's fine. I think I'll score this 8.5 out of 10. Loved it in so many different ways. Really amazed by eclectic range of music. Really appreciate it all. So, I'd love to know what you think. Thanks for subscribing if you do. Please like if you like this video. Ring that bell. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.